Hello, this is Yasman Learning Belly Dance. Today we're going to go over some basic foot and leg placement for your belly dance practice. I did do a video recently on arm placement, position-wise, and some basic arm movements. Now, some very basic leg placements and foot placements is the very first thing you need to understand is how to walk and how to use your feet when you're dancing. In my method and the way I teach is always ball of foot to heel. So as when you step, you go ball of foot to heel if you're going to come down, unless you're going to be constantly up on demi point or ballerina toe, whatever you want to call it. But always when you're stepping, that's how you keep it graceful and balanced, is ball of foot to heel, ball of foot to heel. And another thing as well is heel to toe. Okay, when I say heel to toe, what I mean is keeping the foot lined a certain way, meaning heel of the foot and to toe of the other foot. So heel to toe when you're stepping. So it comes up on ball of feet, come down, and you're lined heel to toe. So I'll show you in the front. Now, when you stop, go ball of foot, remember that, then heel down. And if your foot is lined correctly heel to toe, your heel is going to be on line of your toe in some direction or another if it's correct. So, again, stepping, ball of foot to heel. And as you can see, in a line pattern of my heel and toe, I'm in line with my toe, big toe. So, every time I step, it's heel to toe and ball of foot to heel. Ball of foot to heel is when you're stepping with that foot. Heel to toe is placement of feet when you land or stop or walk, whichever. This will give you a balanced walk, heel to toe. And it can be done backwards. You just place one foot behind the other, bringing the foot up onto the ball of the foot, like so, and back. Always heel to toe. Okay? So that's a little tip for you to help yourself with the gracefulness and balance of your feet. Okay, another thing with the legs. Now, it really depends on what move you're doing, but this is a basic layout of gracefulness for your leg placement and leg move. So, always keeping in thought that the toes should be pointed and that your foot is obviously connected to your leg, but don't let it be separated when dancing, because if we're going to be doing something graceful, we want the leg and foot to be similar, meaning I don't want you to do like something like that unless your style is based to that, where you're trying to be like powerful and forceful or something like that. More or less when you're doing something, you notice that your leg, the way your leg is angled, is also going to be, your foot's going to be angled in that same direction. Diagonal line. So think about that. A really good move to practice this with is the Vrd'dhi, where you go point the toe forward in front of you, point the toe to the side, point the toe behind you, and then back to neutral. This is a good move to practice. It smooths out to that, but you can do point, point, point. Fourth point would be back to neutral. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a good balance for you too, because a lot of the weight exchanges to your left side or your right side, depending on which leg you're using. So, and there, and there. Okay? As you can see. Very basic move to practice. And you can use this when dancing. It's a very elegant, graceful movement. And to give it more depth to the movement, give your other knee a slight bend so you're going down, similar to a slight level change. So when you're going a Vrd'dhi, you notice that my other knee is bent. Not too much over my foot, but I'm slightly bending down to give myself that level change in order to give myself enough room for my Vrd'dhi to come out. Again, and in. Okay? Again, and in. Just practice that a few times. So, we're going to go over just a few small moves with arms and leg placement. Very basic stuff. snake arms. If you look at my other video I put up, it goes over snake arms a little bit. So doing snake arms, what should my legs be doing, my feet? If you're going to do snake arms in place, then a good position would be demi point in the front. Both knees are bent. Show you from the side. Demi point, both knees are bent. Okay? So you're going to be in that position, like so. Okay? And you're going to do snake arms here. Okay? This gives you a good pose while you're doing your snake arms in place. Okay? You could also do a side leg diagonal, and that's pointed toe. So you're kind of just using the big toe. You're not laying it on the side. Now you don't want to hurt yourself. You're placing the big toe on the floor, and you're pointing. And remember to keep the second leg knee slightly bent. You don't want to lock your knee back. Don't ever do that. So again, you can do snake arms here, like so. And when you're done, you can always pull your leg in. You can always do this, like so, and change up. You're going to practice these things to give yourself a different idea of posing while doing snake arms. Another thing, also very basic, is the L arm that I'm going to wear on the other videos. Is just a simple step touch. I'm going to start down here. One arm up. And in whatever direction you're traveling, that's the foot that's leading. So you go step and touch, step and touch, step and touch. And now I'm going to switch directions, so this arm comes up, this one comes down, and step and touch, step and touch. Okay? And my feet, one is just leading the direction I want to go. Again, if I switch directions, again, starting. I'm going to take the right foot, step out. We're going to bring the left foot stepping in. That's your touch. Stepping out, step in, that's your touch. Got that? Very basic. Just practice those two things. Very simple things. Okay, so that has been your basic leg placement and foot placement and a little bit of grace and balance talk with Yasaman learning belly dance.